So good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here is question 19 on the board. A profit of 8% was made when an article was sold for $500. At what price should it be sold to make a profit of 16%? And these are the options for the question. Now, if you remember, we have saw something like this before. That was question 14 of this same past question. But that one was dealing with what? With loss. Where I said the cost price has to be bigger than the selling price. That is for loss. But here now you are dealing with profit. So when you are to make profit on any goods sold or bought, what you need to know is that the selling price has to be bigger than the cost price. The amount that that commodity was being sold to you. So when you are to resell it, you will not sell it at that same price again. So in that case, you make a profit. Do you understand that? So let us solve the problem. Let's go over to the question solution. A profit of 8%. So percentage profits. Let's write that out. 8% was made when an article was sold. Sold. Can you see the word sold? That's selling price. $500. So SP is $500. At what price? Now, before we commence at what price, this is a full stop. What is missing here? We don't have the cost price. So we need to find the cost price. So before we proceed to the next one here. So the cost price is unknown. And I say that for you to record a profit on a business or on goods, what you should know is that the cost price, the selling price will be bigger than the cost price. All right? Selling price will be bigger than the cost price for you to have a profit. So which means our formula becomes percentage profit will be equals to selling price minus cost price all over cost price times 100%. So let's put our parameters now. Percentage profit is 8%. So this becomes 8% equals to selling price is 500 minus the cost price, which is unknown, all over cost price again times 100%. So I can do well to change this one back to a decimal. 8% simply means 8 over 100. And that will give us 0.08 equals to 500 minus cost price all over cost price times 1. Because 100% is the same thing as what? 100 over 100. You understand that? Okay. Next thing is to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, you will have 0.08 cost price equals to 500 minus cost price. Collect like times, you have 0.08 cost price plus cost price equals to what? 500. So 0.08 cost price plus CP, which is same as 1 CP, will give us 1.08 cost price equals to what? 500. So we divide both sides by what? 1.08, 1.08. This eliminates this out. So the cost price will now be equals to, let's do that in calculator. Cost price, which is 500 divided by 1.08. So what I have here, I have $462.96. So I will just leave it like that. I have 962,963. So the next value after this 6 is what? 2. So it's not, it cannot put me on this. So I will just stop there. $462.96. That is our cost price here. So what we are looking for is at what price should it be sold? So now we are looking for the new selling price. So the selling price is unknown already. So to make a profit, percentage profit was also given. A new percentage profit was 16%. So in this case, I'm looking for the selling price. Okay, my body is too small. I think I will need to wipe this one off. Okay, because of my. So I've already gotten all the parameters I needed. So these are the parameters I need. So let me just wipe this one off. All right, let me give myself boundary. Let me give myself boundary. So yeah. Good. So I'll be using this to solve the remaining problem. Now, the same formula, because it's still what? Percentage profit. So the formula still remains. Say percentage profit is equals to selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100%. Our formula still remains. So, but the new profit percent is 16%. So let us replace that, which is going to be 16% equals to the selling price, which is unknown, minus the cost price, which is what? 462.96. Cost price again, 462.96. You understand that? Times 100%. If I change this one also to what? To, okay, then let me divide this. Let me just find a way of. This 16% is anything as well, 0.16, right? Equals to what? Selling price minus 462.96 all over 462.96 times 1, because 100% is same thing as 1. Cross multiply. We are going to have 462.96 times 0.16. So you multiply these two together. So we have 74.0736 equals to selling price minus 462.96. So when you collect like times, selling price will be equals to what? 74.0736 plus 462.96. So selling price will now be equals to dollars. Let's add that together, plus 462.96. So what I have here, I have 537.0336 as our new selling price. So the answer is option A. All right. So it's same thing as 0.3 is same thing as 0.04, because this cannot be accumulated to this one. You understand that? So the right answer is option what? A. That's a new selling price. So please, my body is too small. So just manage that with me, okay? So that will mark the end of today's lesson.